Bai Shaduo walked back to the alley where she had been bullied by Tian Chuan when she was younger. As she looked around at the familiar surroundings, memories of being mistreated resurfaced. Suddenly, Tian Chuan appeared with a group of people. At that moment, Bai Xiaoduo was no longer afraid. Just as Tian Chuan and his group were about to act, Su Yanqing appeared and saved her. However, because Su Yanqing couldn't take on the group alone, he was injured. Bai Xiaoduo took out her phone and lied, claiming that the police had been called. Fearing the consequences, Tian Chuan and his group quickly fled. Bai Xiaoduo took Su Yanqing back to her home as his arm was dislocated. Bai Xiaoduo's father used his family's traditional method to set Su Yanqing's arm right. He even made an excuse to have Su Yanqing stay the night. That evening, Bai Xiaoduo's father personally went to the inn to bring Su Yanqing's luggage. Su Yanqing was pleasantly surprised by this. When Su Yanqing and Bai Xiaoduo sat face to face, neither of them knew what to say, and the atmosphere became awkward. Just then, Xiao Yang sent a message to Su Yanqing. Su Yanqing initially saw this as a good opportunity to break the awkward silence, but Xiao Yang asked if Bai Xiaoduo was touched by his actions, which made the tension return. However, when Xiao Yang asked if Su Yanqing would be spending the new year at Bai Xiaoduo's home, Su Yanqing replied that he was leaving soon. Bai Xiaoduo felt a pang of sadness when she heard this but didn't express it. Seeing that Su Yanqing seemed uncomfortable, she turned and left. Bai Xiaoduo's father, upon seeing his daughter's dejected figure, also felt a little sorrowful. Since Su Yanqing was about to leave, Bai Xiaoduo couldn't sleep that night. She didn't want to miss the chance, because if she let him leave this time, they might never get back together. She thought of how her father had always encouraged her to be honest with Su Yanqing. Just as Su Yanqing was about to leave with his luggage, Bai Xiaoduo gathered her courage and went downstairs to stop him, wanting to hold on to him. But in the end, she couldn't bring herself to speak. She watched him leave. Bai Xiaoduo's father drove Su Yanqing to the station. On the way, to help ease the tension between the two, Bai Xiaoduo's father kept talking about Bai Xiaoduo's past and even showed Su Yanqing pictures of her as a child. On the way to the station, Su Yanqing couldn't help but reminisce about their past moments together, the sweet memories they had shared, and even shed a tear. In the end, he couldn't resist and turned back to find Bai Xiaoduo. When Su Yanqing and Bai Xiaoduo met again, she was deeply touched. She even made plans to wait for him to return from abroad. However, Su Yanqing told her his decision. He would not be going abroad. Bai Xiaoduo was overjoyed and embraced him. She then took him to her high school and shared her past with him. She explained why she had been so drawn to the character of Blake. It was because one day, a person carrying an owl had appeared and saved her, becoming a shining light in her life. After that, Bai Xiaoduo worked hard, determined to leave the city and change her life. Su Yanqing gladly accepted Bai Xiaoduo's past and didn't blame her for the lies and deceit. Bai Xiaoduo, moved by his understanding, began to cry. They embraced each other once again.